Hello, this is Patrick, yeah, or Paddy, on my YouTube account. I'd like to quickly make this video about hatred. I was watching the Inside Gaming podcast on Machinima, well, actually on the Inside Gaming channel, or was it Machinima? I don't know what channel they put the podcast on, I just watch it. And they spoke about how hatred was removed and then put back onto Steam. The thing you have to, my opinion on this, and that's the whole point of this video, is should it or shouldn't it be available in Steam? My opinion is that either way, no matter if it is on Steam or if it isn't on Steam, whoever's creating the game will put it on some sort of website either way. So gamers in general will be able to play the game. Personally, I'm not going to buy it for two reasons. One, I'm not a PC gamer. I'm a console gamer. That's just sort of my forte. It's what I play. It's what I do. Xbox all day, every day. So, I'm not a PC gamer. So I've got no real interest in the game. I don't know if it's coming out on consoles. I don't think it is. I don't think it's coming out on consoles. Might be. I'm not sure. But now the thing is, should people buy the game? And the whole controversy around the game. Is it too far? Is it too violent? The thing is, there's a market for that type of game. It's like a hack and slash. The whole point is just to murder things. And that has been a genre for games for years. That has been a type of game that people go out and buy. That's part of the reason people go out and buy Saints Row or the Grand Theft Auto franchises. That's some people buy them for that, just to go out and wreak havoc and kill civilians and kill cops, and that's the whole point. That's the whole reason they buy that game. Yeah, they do eventually play the story of those games, but maybe they don't. Maybe they don't feel like playing the story. Maybe they just want to kill, like my brother. He plays Saints Row and Grand Theft Auto just to drive around and make his own story. He doesn't kill, he just drives around. He steals a cop car, pretends it's a police officer. Doesn't kill, doesn't shoot, he just drives around. That's how he plays the game. Because everyone has different ways of playing the games. But the thing is, there's a market for this, for hatred. There is a market for this game. So either way, if it's on Steam or if it's on another sort of other gaming website that isn't as popular as Steam, people will find it and people will get it. And all the negative attention that this game's getting is increasing the popularity of the game. Because there's movies, there's horrible, horrific movies that people wouldn't really notice if they weren't banned in different countries or if it didn't get negative reviews because of the violence. So, if you don't like this game, and if you don't support the game in any way, don't talk about it. Oh, sorry, just before that, I had two reasons why I'm not going to buy the game. I'll clarify that second point in a second. If you don't like the game, don't buy it. Because then they won't have your money. They won't have your support if you don't buy the game. Two, don't talk about the game. Because by this, even as James said on the podcast, that this could be their plan. They when they were making the game, they went, okay, we're going to make this type of game. And to advertise the game, they made that trailer that really showed off that this guy's a bad person, and what you're doing is bad, and you're playing as a genocidal maniac. So that's the whole, maybe that was their plan. Maybe that's the whole reason they're putting out the game and advertising the game. Maybe that's their plan for the negative attention to the game. And even if that wasn't their plan, which it obviously was, the way it's marketed, just the game in general, the gameplay, just the whole style of the game, everything about the game screams negative attention and just bad things in general. So if you don't like the game and you don't want to support it, don't acknowledge it. That's it. You don't acknowledge the game, because if you don't acknowledge it, it won't grow. because as you keep going, well, it's so violent, and even I know the parents when the game's out for a couple of weeks, which I think it's already out in Greenlight and stuff. After a few weeks, after a few months, then the parents will start noticing, and then we'll have all the crap about the parents going, "Oh, this game is the new Grand Theft Auto. This is making kids do violent things." By giving this game negative attention, you're forcing that stereotype that these types of games are violent and that they're ruining generations of children and making them psychopaths and killers and horrible people in general. And as a gamer, as a I guess hardcore gamer, but not a PC gamer, I don't like that stereotype. I don't like the fact that people think that games are just. Some people think that games and some parents think games are evil and they're the curse of the devil, and because it's wrong. It's not true. There are scientific papers to prove and disprove these theories. I haven't found them, but this is just real. I say theories, papers. I say that I don't know. I assume, and I know the research has gone into this question. But my opinion, it could be and it couldn't be. The reasons why violence in video games doesn't provide violence in the real world, and there's evidence to prove that violence in games help violence in the real world. That can go both ways. But again, as I said, if you don't like the game and you don't want to support it, don't talk about it, don't buy it. It's really that simple. And then in the future, when the parents finally find this game and create the new Grand Theft Auto, we won't be hearing how gamers are crazy people. Because once the media find this game, like the social media, not Facebook, like news outlets, when they find this game, it will be hell for game developers. So, just stop talking about this game. If you like the game, tell your friends, hey, this is a good game, you may want to play it. If they don't like it, tell them, don't talk about it. Don't buy it. Okay? It's really that simple. Now my second point. Not only because I'm a PC gamer, it's... not that I don't support the game, it's just I've got no real interest in the game. The fact that all I can see from the trailer is the whole gameplay mechanic is just shooting people, that's not interesting enough for me. For example, let's run the game here. Max Payne 3. That's got story. That's got really interesting... Maybe Hatred does have a story. I honestly don't know. But Max Payne 3 is a very good example of great story and great gameplay in general, no matter how bad you feel about the series in this game, in the series of Max Payne games. What else? What else we have here? Skyrim. That's a good answer for games that have better gameplay than Hatred. Oh, here's another one. Guitar Hero. 100% different gameplay and 100% more interesting than Hatred. I have no interest in Hatred. It looks dark and bleak and boring. It looks like it gets repetitive really quickly, and the main protagonist I can't connect with. So in the story and the gameplay wise, I'm not interested. So, that's my opinion on the game. Comment below, maybe subscribe. More videos like this will be coming soon. I will finish my commentary on Two Guns. I'll do it tomorrow, I promise. Talk to you soon.